Alright, YouTube, you're going to get some NFL picks right now. I'm in kind of a weird spot, I know, but this is the only spot I got available right now, so bear with me. Week 11. First off, I went 8-5-1 last week, ironically, the one between the Rams and 49ers. That was unique. But anyways, Thursday night, tomorrow night's game. Miami getting 3.5 at Buffalo. You know what? I don't know how anybody can favor Miami with 3.5 points right now, especially after that piss-poor, pathetic performance they had against Tennessee last week. But this is a game, really, who cares, in all honesty. But I like the Bills with the 3.5 points to take this game because, look, Miami's young. They got a long ways to go. They'll be good in a few years, but like I said, they won't do nothing this year. Trust me, I don't think Buffalo's any good either, but I like them in this game. Green Bay getting 3.5 at Detroit. Come on, guys, please. Detroit's horrible. Green Bay's going to slaughter that team. Detroit's got one good receiver. Matt Stafford he's okay. He's good. He's good. I'll give him that. But, sorry, it's going to take more than that to beat the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to go up and down the field. Let's take the Packers with 3.5 points. They'll win that game. Atlanta, coming off that tough loss against New Orleans, which I called, by the way. They're getting 10 against the Arizona Cardinals. Should we just give them 30? I mean, seriously, you're looking at a 45-7, 45-10 game. Easily. Arizona is horrible. Release Cobb. Start over. John Skelton. Don't even know who he is. I don't know if he's going to be the answer. It's too early to call, but Kevin Cobb is horrible. You need to move on. Tampa Bay. Lost my spot there. Tampa Bay getting 1.5 at Carolina. Take Tampa Bay. They're showing me something. They're starting to play good ball. I like them in this game because Carolina's horrible. I mean, flat out horrible. Dallas getting 7.5 against Cleveland. Who cares? Dallas is horrible. Cleveland sucks too, but take the Cowboys with the 7.5 points, even though I don't think it matters. But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland came in there and kept it close because Romo's garbage. The Cowboys need to move on. Seriously. Take the Cowboys to win this game, though. They should win this game. If I'm them, it's a must-win. They have to win this game. Washington Redskins getting 3.5 against Philadelphia. Give me Washington. Philadelphia's garbage now. They're done. They're done. They are done. Cowboys. Redskins will win that game. Even though I'm not a believer in the Redskins, but Philadelphia's horrible. St. Louis getting 3 against New York Jets. Jets suck. I mean, let's be honest, Jets are horrible. Sanchez is horrible. Rex Ryan's a horrible coach. The Rams, they got a good coach. Jeff Fisher's a good coach. They played at San Francisco hard last week, even though it was a tie, which is kind of funny, but they didn't give up. So you know what? I like the Rams in this game to beat the Jets right now, because the Jets suck. I mean, they flat out suck. Cincinnati, coming off that big win against the New York Giants, to my surprise. Even though I'm a Bengals fan, but it's to my surprise, really. They're getting 3.5 at Kansas City. Kansas City's 1-8. Nice try, Marvin Lewis and Mike Brown. I'm not buying it. Changes still need to be made. Kansas City is going to get their second win here. They will, because the Bengals just suck. And look, what happened last weekend was a fluke. Okay, flat out fluke. They caught the Giants on an off day. Marvin Lewis, nice try. You always think you get enough wins to get another season. Guess what? If Marvin Lewis had any brains, or Marvin Lewis too, but if Mike Brown had any brains, he'd be saying, bye-bye, here's your pink slip, you're gone. Goodbye, Marvin. I hope you're gone after this year. Houston getting 16 against Jacksonville. Another game that's going to be like 45-7. Jacksonville's horrible. The Texans will win that game easily. Jacksonville won't cover that 16-point spread. Take the Texans with 16 points. New Orleans getting 5 at Oakland. Give me New Orleans. They're starting to play good ball. Even at 4-5, but they're making a hell of a comeback. It would not shock me if they make the playoffs this year. So give me the Saints with the 5 points. Denver getting 7.5 against San Diego. Peyton Manning's going to go up and down that field. Even though Peyton Manning, I feel, struggles in the playoffs. He chokes, but he'll beat the Chargers. Why does North Turner still have a job? The guy's horrible. Take out Broncos with 7.5 points. They'll beat them. Here's a good game. New England getting 9.5 against the Colts. You know, I tend to disagree with this 9.5 point spread. I know it's the Patriots and Tom Brady we're talking here, but, you know, Colts are probably the most highly underrated team in the NFL right now. I mean, in all due respect, they don't get no credit. I mean, they went from a 2-14 season, now they're 6-3 with a rookie quarterback and a young team. I think the Colts are going to keep it close. The Patriots will win the game, but I like the Colts to go in there and actually keep it close. I'll take the Colts to the 9.5-point spread. Honestly, call me crazy, but I think the Colts are underrated. I think they'll be a good impact this year. For sure next year, but they're going to keep it close, I'm telling you. But the Patriots will win. Sunday nighter. Pittsburgh Steelers getting 3.5 against Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore came off a huge win, but it was against Oakland. I mean, I don't say much. Steelers beat the Chiefs, and I was not impressed the way the Steelers played against the Chiefs at home. I'm sorry. Was not impressed one bit. But that being said, my buddy says I dog the Steelers a lot, but guess what? Ironically, Terry, to my buddy who's a Steeler fan, I'm taking the Steelers in this game with the 3.5 points because I don't believe Baltimore's as good as their 7-2 record. I really don't. Their defense is banged up right now. Flacco's up and down when it comes to the Steelers especially. Steelers, it's a must-win. They have to win this game, so I like the Steelers to actually win this game with the 3.5 points, to win it outright. So, our last game Monday, San Francisco getting 5 against Chicago. I'll tell you, it's going to be tough for the Bears to go on the road right now the way the San Francisco 49ers are playing. Bears came off a tough loss last week, so it makes sense. I'm sorry. I like the Bears in this game with the 5 points to beat the 49ers. The 49ers played horrible last week. I mean, seriously, they should have easily beat the Rams. I mean, no disrespect to the Rams, but I mean, seriously, 49ers, you're a 6-2 team at home. You should have easily beat the Rams. But like I said, there's no easy win, but still, I mean, you guys didn't play good. I like the Bears with the 5 points to win this game. And our bye weeks are the Titans, Giants, Vikings, and Seahawks. I didn't mention the bye weeks last week. I forgot. So, 8-5-1 last week. Let's stay tuned and see what happens this week.